Yo, what it do, y'all? We back in the building, man, and this is a this is a treat for me because this guy sitting next to me, what he does is something we call magic, and he's created a lot of magic. And as we in the booth in the studio today with the Magic Man himself, J1, I appreciate you, man. Welcome to the show,
Appreciate you
King.
for having me, bro. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Already know, man.
I say that with all due respect because the classics that you have put out over these past couple of years, man, can't be duplicated, man. And what you giving to the industry is amazing. And I salute you for that, King. Real talk.
Appreciate it.
And we got to start giving our brothers these flowers now because at the end of the day, man, greatness is right here in our hands and in our face, man. So we got to pay homage to that. And that's why you on the show, man, because I got to pay homage to what you're doing, man.
I appreciate it. I see what you're doing, too.
I appreciate that, man. It's all love.
Platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but your platform is giving out greatness, too, because it's longevity.
Right.
Like music is forever. You know what I mean? And your production credits is forever. They're timeless.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's a part of the game I don't think people really understand or even get. And it takes work.
Right.
So let's start from the beginning, man. When did the hitman himself become the hitman?
Man,
What year?
I probably started making beats around 2005, 2006.
Okay.
You know what I mean? My older cousin, he was making beats. And yeah, I was playing ball at the time. So he like kicked me out the studio, you know, go work on your jumper and all of that. But you know, I just took a liking to it, and you know, I actually took the CD from him, the program that I use, and just started from there. Probably like 10, 12 hours a day, I was on the computer, just locked in. Figuring that, you know what I mean? Figuring everything out.
But as we doing the homework in the history of the game, you had to love music, though.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
You had to love the music. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
the music you had to love.
Yeah, my uncle Brian, he had me into music young. Like, you know, he had the big boom box. I mean, like 4 or 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? He used to have me with him. Teddy Ted, awesome too. I don't know if you know DJ Teddy Ted. Yeah, he's like that's like my uncle's right hand man. So he used to come to the block, whatever, give me tapes. You know, I was always musically inclined. You know, you feel me? So yeah, so that's how I started. Probably like 5, 6 years old.
Right, so you tapped in at an early age because you had the OGs giving you that knowledge, and you had some great OGs around you too.
Right.
So salute to them. So you soak that in, but time progresses. Any like song was it that like, yo, I can do that? Was it, you know what I mean?
There's no song really in particular, but
Did you play? Not to cut you over. Did you play any instruments? Any of
drums?
that? Okay.
The drums, yeah, which helps me today.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like live drums.
Okay.
Helps add to my production. I would say around like 5, 6 years old. You know, little kid used to bang on the pots, whatever.
As we
like
all
that.
did.
But my pops would say like, "Yo, you, like, to be so young, like you're in rhythm. You shouldn't be doing that at 5, 6 years old." So he bought me my first drum set, and it was over
history
from there. Yeah.
Okay, so now you're growing. You got these tapes.
Yeah.
You becoming a sponge to the music.
Yes, absolutely.
At that particular time, as a producer, because a hit maker, did you was it any certain producer at that moment that was like, yo, I'm gonna be better than this one?
Man,
or it was
can't
just
really,
the music.
Yeah, it was just the overall music.
Right.
Like, all type of music though. Like I listen to every genre of music, from a young kid till now.
Now, as a producer, do you feel like that's important? Because
Absolutely.
some people are closed-minded.
Absolutely, yeah, it's very important. I think it's very important to think outside the box sometimes, you know? Like, you don't want to stay in, I mean, you can do your thing, but like sometimes I like to, you know, get into the R&B, get into the pop, you know, stuff like that, crossover a little bit.
It's just basically adding more, we're going to add more flavor to the food.
Right,
you know what I mean? We ain't going to just
right.
keep it with the rice and gravy. We're going to throw some peas in there. Next week, we're going to throw some cabbage in it. We're going to mix it up. I'm saying, I mean, because at the end of the day, a lot of individuals get stuck to something.
Right.
And they try to run with it.
Right.
You can only run a race but so long.
So long, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then after a while, they're like, nah, because it's like, okay, we know who that is. He can't do anything else but that.
Right. Which is not a bad thing, but I don't want to be known as the guy that just does one type of music. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I would get into all genres of music.
Right.
So.
Well, now we on our way. So 5 years, streets, the music is crazy.
Yeah.
Where is it taking you on that high that You coming of age now in your production. You know what I'm saying? You coming.
Probably when I met O and Black, you know, and Scrap. Scrap was the one who I was like, yeah, I gotta start taking this serious.
Oh, okay.
That was about 05, 06.
Because
yeah,
you said you was hooping before then.
Yeah, I was hooping. Yeah, I gave 40. I gave him 40.
Never gave me 40.
I gave him 40.
Gave you 40
You
over?
trying to put down for record?
I gave him
40?
Never gave me 40.
A
Well,
40
his
piece
team-
ain't nothing like
Well, he probably got like 15 of the 40.
Wow.
I ain't even know them at the time.
Okay.
I ain't even know them at the time, but yeah. Yeah,
You balling. Because when I first saw it, I was like, God damn, he ain't in the league somewhere? You know what I'm saying? How long did the balling, you know what I mean? Because it kind of coincides with one, you want to keep it real basketball and music.
Honestly, basketball, it led me to meeting them, to meeting Scrap, to meeting my man Twin, to meeting a whole lot of people. So
Yeah, so it basically was the blessing.
yeah, absolutely.
Wow, that's dope though. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing led to another, and here we are literally today with the same people around you.
Absolutely.
And that's the fly shit about it. And that's another thing I want to keep expressing to my people out there. The team is everything. It's everything. Like, it's no
Very
such thing
important.
as the eye. The eye is, yo, you can do all that, but you still need the team.
Absolutely.
And everybody that I've had the opportunity to sit down always mention the team. And I respect that because at the end of the day, I'm in here with your team.
Right.
And you say you went back all the way then.
Right.
Y'all wasn't even the team then.
Right.
Now y'all Voltron right now because we all in here together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody that's in the building tonight too. So definitely a lot of dope artists and brothers in here that's doing their thing. Shout out to them. But let's go now, man. Where's that music taking you in 07?
07, I was just really scratching the surface on you know, on the music part, you know, finding myself musically, and
Oh man. Talk about it. That was God.
yes, that was. I don't know where it's coming from.
They tapped in.
There we go. Yeah, my bad.
Nah, you good. That's official. They said the music and the music
Yeah,
tapped right in.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
So 07, you scratching the
07,
surface.
yeah. You know, that's when I really started taking my craft like more serious, right? I had opportunity to work with Scrap. He's one of the best artists I've ever worked with.
Shout out to Scrap
Yeah,
too.
shout out to Scrap. Yeah, one of the best artists I ever worked with. It came like easy to him. You feel what I'm saying? So, but yeah. Let's keep going.
It's all good though. It's music. Is that music overriding the Y'all good? We Gucci?
Yeah, my bad.
Nah, you good. We in the studio.
Yeah,
This is
just
what
talk-
happens in the
talk-
studio,
talk
the
to me.
music. You know what I mean? 07, you Scraps in the building.
Yeah, Scrap. Yeah, we
Undisputed to you, as you say, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Which is dope.
Yeah. He's man, he's a beast at what he does. But Scrap really, you know, we had a talk one day, and he was like, "Yo, you know, you good at this, bro. Like, you should really take this serious." Because, you know, I was playing ball, and I was still doing the
He was
music
one
thing
foot
here
in,
and there.
one
Yeah,
foot
you
out.
feel what I'm
man.
saying?
He wasn't completely
until,
dedicated.
yeah, so until that day, Scrap, and I just, you know, took it more serious, and, you know, here today, you know. I think without him, I don't think I would have took it as serious
Right.
as early as I
Okay.
did. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
So Scrap influenced a lot because shout out to the God too, man. Hold your head. I've heard great things about his music as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy how one individual has the power to touch you
Right.
in a way, no homo, but to give you that feel like, you know what,
Right.
maybe I should.
Right.
And the reason why I say that, because somebody did that for me. That's why I'm sitting here. It's
Right.
like, yo, I think you should.
Right.
I think you should. You're like, word, maybe.
Yeah.
And you guess yourself. You know what I'm saying? But since that conversation, look what you've accomplished.
Yeah.
Like, let's
it's
be
been-
clear.
It's been a hell of a ride.
You know what I'm
man?
saying?
Still going, but you know.
And still going. And we're gonna keep going after that too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So now let's jump into the year where you got your first song on the radio.
First, well, actually, before the radio was the movie, Queen and Slim.
Okay.
Yeah, Queen and Slim. Shout out to my man Chip, my bro right here. It was 4th of July, 2019. So he's like, "Yo, you ever speak to Chip? Have you speak to Chip lately?" I'm like, "Nah, I haven't talked to him." So I text him. He texts me right back, Like, yo, bro, send me a pack. You know, I got everything going. Send me some music. Sent him the music, and he's like, yo, you know, we doing a movie. Him and his wife, they doing a movie, whatever. So, you know, you think everybody say they doing movies
Right.
and all
You
that,
don't
right?
know where the movie's going.
Sent the music off. He sent me the song back, and I was like, yo, the song is fire. Shout out to Coach Contra too, out in LA. They crazy dope. And so he sent me the song back, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So then, you know, he was like, yo, I'm telling you, bro, we got a movie, a whole movie coming
So
up.
he's steadily
So
drilling that.
I'm like, all right, you know, no lie. I'm watching TV, commercial comes on, and I'm like, yo, this movie looks crazy. I need to go see this. And it said Queen and Slim coming out Thanksgiving Day. So I was like,
That's the movie.
that's the movie.
Wow.
So I called him right away. I'm like, yo, he was like, yeah, you seen the commercial? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So it started off, it was supposed to just be on the soundtrack.
Right.
The song Queen and Slim is the title track of the song. It's just supposed to be on the soundtrack, but it made its way into the movie. So
Which was the blessing.
Which was crazy.
Because that's another part of your history
absolutely,
right
absolutely,
there. That's on your resume.
absolutely.
That's one of your banners that
Absolutely.
you're gonna hang up when it's all said and done. And salute
Can't
to that
take it
too.
away. Yeah.
At the end of the day, look at all the hard work you put in.
Right.
And
Right.
that point just was shout out to the assist man on that too, who's in the building. Cause
I
he
did.
definitely,
I don't think I would have reached out to him if it wasn't for him.
see, once again, your team coming
Team.
team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out. And he's in the building with us today too on
Facts.
some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So this is the main reason why the videos, the albums, the releases, the parties and all this, you can do all that, but if you don't have that selective or that certain amount of people behind you to make that all come together,
Right.
what are you doing?
Wasting
You know what I'm
time.
saying? You got Scrap, you got my man right here, just all chipped in
Yeah.
to your journey.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So now
Absolutely.
you got Queen and Slim. How did that, you at that point, you know what I'm saying?
I couldn't believe it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I couldn't believe it.
Because this
Like
is going to
something-
movie
It's
theaters.
a movie. You feel what I'm
Worldwide.
saying? So when I first, you know, the soundtrack came out like a week before the movie, and I heard the song, and I was like, yo, this is my first placement ever. So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But to actually see it, like in a movie theater, I went to see that movie like 12 times.
As you should.
Yeah, like 12 times.
I mean, why not? You even
12
knew when
times
you
ago,
even
see
knew
that.
when your part
I'm
was
like,
coming
yo,
up.
look, it's about to come up. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah.
But your
bro.
fly shit is you gonna do it 100 more times,
Absolutely.
but probably when it comes out, yo, demand it's on. Hold up,
Absolutely.
is my part coming
I
up?
still to this day, I still go back and watch it and fast forward to because the movie kind of long, but fast forward to my part. And I'm like, yo, this is something I created. You know, that's
It's worldwide,
millions
though.
of people
It's
watching it.
worldwide. You know what I'm
Crazy.
saying? And it's gonna go on forever. That's the
Forever.
crazy shit. Forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
controversial movie. You know, everybody was talking about it.
And it hit at the right time too.
Exactly right.
Timing
time.
was everything.
We going through, police brutality, stuff like that. So
Right.
it was perfect time. Right.
So to be a part of that soundtrack is blessings, man. And
Crazy.
yo, honestly, I know that just took your energy, your creative energy to like,
Yeah, now
Woof.
it's like, all right, I was happy about it. My people was like, yo, you don't seem too happy about it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm happy about it, but what's next? So What we doing next? That's what I'm
we
saying.
didn't
So-
celebrate for 2 years. We celebrated and we got right back to work.
Right.
As we should do.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, a lot of us get caught up in celebrating and not realizing, like I said, it's the longevity.
Caught up in the lights.
Exactly. You know what I'm
Yeah, caught
saying?
up in the lights.
So after that, now you got a buzz. We buzzing.
Yeah.
You've
everything
been
else.
buzzing, let's be clear, but that just another elevator.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So after that, my man Speedy, my barber, he he cuts the Giants. He cuts, he's like a celebrity barber.
Right.
Super dope. He calls me one day, like it was a Monday. He calls me like, yo, bro, you busy? And I'm like, I'm always doing something.
Right.
Just that day, I just was doing nothing. He's like, yo, come to the shop. Maino pulling up. I cut Maino now. So I'm like, all right, cool. So get to the shop. He was like, there's nobody in there, whatever. I get to the shop, Maino in there. We introduce ourselves, whatever. And then he was like, yo, I heard you the band who got some, got some joints. So I'm like, I got a lot. Play him the first beat.
You already had your joints on you.
Oh, I was ready. So
Right.
opportunities, I'm waiting for.
Right.
Ready for. I have a whole file. You feel what I'm
Arson
saying? In
is
my
on your
phone.
back.
Like, all right, I'm gonna play this file. So I played him the first beat. He just like, he was getting a cut, stood up and was like, just looked at me. And then, we've been locked in ever since.
Now you did something on one of, you did the Lobby Boys. Let's be clear on that.
Boys, yeah.
You did that, but you did something before with him, right?
Yeah, me and Maino probably got like 15, 20 tracks. Yeah, we got like 15, 20 tracks together, but Die Legend. Shout out to Duke Dollars too, because me and Duke did a couple joints for Maine on that. But yeah, that was it was a weird time because it was right before quarantine started.
Let's
So
talk
it was
about
like,
that.
the timing was like,
It wasn't.
I was kind of like,
It was a blessing. We're gonna say it's a blessing. At the end of the day, it was a blessing.
It was.
That's how you gotta count it.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? Because look where it took you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was the blessing.
Yeah, but we, you know, at the time we were like discouraged. I was discouraged. I'm like, yo, finally get another break
And then we hear
with
him
another
with this.
artist, and then can't go nowhere, can't do nothing, you know. So, but the album came out. It was pretty dope.
Just stayed in contact during the course of the quarantine.
all
You
the
still
time.
working.
We would talk. Like, Maine's really that person that you see on Instagram. Like,
Right.
he's really that guy. Like, he'll call you and be like some motivational type stuff going. Like, that's who he
Right.
is, whatever. So, but yeah, we had a joint. We had a joint in our. We had the lead single off there called Phases. They shot the video like I Am Legend because it was going. You know, everything we were going through at the time.
Right.
Nobody was outside, so like I Am Legend was like the craziest. You know, it was the craziest video to shoot. So, and
It
it was
touched the
dope.
right time.
Yeah. So we did that. We did a joint with Ceelo Green was on there. It was Ceelo.
That
I
was,
mean, like,
come on, that's CeeLo Green. We
Ceelo
gonna
on your
talk about-
resume is like
Come on, Goody Mob. Let's go.
legendary.
Who's that in my dungeon? I
Yeah.
forgot. I'm sorry, fellas.
Yo, what? Branson listening? Oh, I said the name today. Fuck that.
What's wrong with you, man?
You listening?
But now you got CeeLo Green tapped in.
Yeah.
With y'all with Maino.
Yeah.
Shout out to CO in the back.
Yeah.
That's a team one. I missed that one.
Something wrong with him, man. Something wrong with him, man.
But you tapping in now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, you know, building the name up, building everything up, man. When I got that call for the Lobby Boys, it was
But before that, let's go back to the quarantine though. How did that now, did you use that time? Because you said you
That's
got a
what
little
I was
discouraged.
you gotta use that. I used that time to the best of my ability. You feel what I'm saying? I learned how to mix to make my sound
Right.
sonically. Yeah, I learned a lot. You know, I started picking up the piano. You know, everything. You know, it was a crazy time though.
Definitely
Crazy
was
time.
for everybody.
Crazy
you know what I'm
time.
saying?
We
Shout
didn't
out
know
to
what was
everybody.
going on, man. Like, we didn't know what was going on. People was just dying.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's still here from that time too. Real talk, because I know all of us
Right.
was affected
Everybody
with
was
somebody.
affected.
You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? So I'm sorry for all those that we lost. We gonna move forward though to this greatness, this lobby boyness,
Yeah, Lobby Boys, man.
that call, that pitch, that alley oop.
That was crazy because Maine called me and was like, "Yo, I'm ready." So I'm like, "All right." I'm thinking we just gonna, you know, continue to work. Like, nah, Lobby Boys. So I'm like, "What's that?" He like, "Me and Jim. It's supposed to be a mixtape.
I heard that.
It's supposed to be a mixtape." So I'm like, so he's like, "Yo, I need you to do what you do." You know, so I'm like, "Yeah, I got you." He's like, "Nah, bro, I need that feeling, I need that soul."
Right.
And that's what I do. So I sent them probably like 10 tracks. And yeah, I don't know, man, it just got crazy. Me and CO pulled up to the studio one night, it was like, nah, it don't feel like a mixtape. It felt like an album.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it was still early on. So I mean, we here today with it. It's the process was crazy.
How
It's
many
crazy.
years? Because I heard it kind of took about a little bit of some
It was
time.
about a year. We started recording that in July. Yeah, and it came out the following May.
But how do you now? Have you ever worked with Jim before that?
No.
So now you creating a sound, but you already had that relationship with Maino.
Yeah.
So you already kind of know Main's sound.
Right.
I mean, we all know Jim's sound because we all heard his music. You know what I'm saying? How do you also be able to tap into two though on one song? That's
I
that's
just
the
feel
magic that is, you know,
I
to
don't know.
me.
I feel like with me, my style is kind of like Jim's style.
Okay.
So it was easy.
All right.
It was easy. Black sent me the sample to what was Project Baby Now. It was crazy. When he sent me that sample, I was like, the beat was going already. You know, I listened. I like to listen to it one time, like fully.
You knew the feeling.
But as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh nah, this is it. This is crazy.
But you also cooked up a couple tracks.
Yeah.
So you was in the kitchen for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wasn't just we
we recorded
take
probably
out
like-
and go. You was in the kitchen.
Right. We recorded probably like 6, 7 tracks, and they picked 3. In today's time, they're getting thousands of beats. You know, because they had challenges like
Right.
Boy challenges.
That's
this,
another
that,
thing I
and
was
third.
gonna
So
get into.
you getting people from all over the world. You getting top producers. You getting everybody. Somebody who's somebody. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. Yeah, it was.
Now let me ask you something though. Let's keep it a buck. It's a curveball question, but that didn't discourage you, knowing that they had people from everywhere throwing them, trying to, you know what I mean?
Because I know what I bring. I know
Right,
what I bring. I
okay.
know you. I just need the opportunity.
Mm.
Once I get the opportunity, it's
It's good. It's lights
whatever.
out.
Yeah, yeah,
It's lights out.
Yeah.
And you did 3 out of 6, so basically that's a home run.
yeah.
Let's just keep
I'll take
everything.
it as that, yeah.
That's a home run. That's,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? Because
Absolutely.
they could have did 1 and done. You did a 3-peat, my
Yeah.
man.
And
And
the biggest thing was the intro.
Right.
It's like, yo,
When
this
you,
the
when you
first
hear
thing.
this, when we walk into this, you walking
Right.
into J1.
It set the tone. I feel for the whole project.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a dope experience.
And you didn't know that one was coming either.
Nah, I didn't. When I sent him the beat, he called me back. Like he'll text you like, yo, Maino text you like, yo, this is crazy. He FaceTimed me like, yo, bro, what are you over there doing? I'm like, what you mean? He was like, yo, this beat is crazy. And he was like, I already called Capo. We doing this tonight. So I'm like, all right. Did it, sent it back to me to like probably like 5 a.m. Man, it was like, yo, what?
I ain't gonna front, man. I'm gonna say it on the camera. You the reason why I even download the album. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it a
Nah,
buck.
I
I mean, I
appreciate
mess
it,
with
man.
Maino, I mess with Jim. They got great music, but I,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, absolutely.
yo, I seen your team. Like, yo, hold up, let me, you know, wow,
Yeah.
wow,
it was
and I
major.
went straight to those songs. Those like, wow,
Major. Styles
what I'm
P.
saying? Right.
The joint with Styles P on there.
That shit is
one
crack.
of my legends growing up. Like, listening to Styles P and actually having him over one of my beats is crazy to me. Crazy.
Yo, my man, you got a lot of banners you gonna fucking retire
Yeah,
with.
man.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
trying
Because
to,
you got
man.
SP. We ain't even getting to that.
Goes.
You know what
top
I'm saying?
5. He in my top 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in my top 10. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep it a buck.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that Gangsta and the Gentleman album. I
For
mean,
you to,
yeah,
for you to
yeah.
lace that track,
Yeah,
and he killed that. Let's be
Bodied
clear. I
it.
mean, they all bodied it,
Bodied
but
it.
you know what I mean. It was greatness all over that.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that, you know what I'm saying. It just gotta. It tells us a lot of things about your creativity too.
Right.
It tells that you're not afraid to take the chance and say, you know what, I'm going all out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because something
Right.
you said on here earlier, you was like, yo, I came ready. A lot of people
Gotta
don't
be
come
ready,
ready,
man.
though. A lot of people like,
Gotta be
yo,
ready.
I just on some, nah, it's never no chill shit if you grind it.
Never.
That's what I was
Never.
told. There's no time to chill. We
Right.
chill when the sun go down.
That's it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I go get it, man.
You don't
It's
know.
rough.
You know what I mean?
It's rough for balance of, you know, you got to balance it. Life is about balance. You got to balance everything. You got to balance family. You got to balance friends, relationships, whatever. But you
Yeah,
still
but
got
we-
time to put. You got to put the work in.
And that's why I wrote on my IG, because I know you put the work in.
Right. Got to put the work in.
You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
do nothing without that.
Without that, because I'm gonna keep it real. And I know your team told you, they said you was trash
Yo,
in the beginning.
yo,
They said, yo, he's
I
trash,
blame my
we
bro
gonna
Fire.
keep him though.
I ain't gonna lie, I blame my bro Fire.
I wasn't gonna
because-
open up the show with that,
Yo.
but with that, and we in the middle of the kitchen. They said the guard was trash.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. I think it was a time where we was just excited someone was actually making music.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I would, yo, this my brother. Like, he used to be at my crib, my mom living room. I used to be making beats. We used to think it was the craziest thing.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, I'm like, yo,
the
I go
two
listen.
bros is like, nah, he trash. And we're like, yo,
Yo.
keep him though. He got a good work ethic.
I go listen now, and I was like, yo, how y'all let me even play these for people? Like, it's crazy.
But they believed in you.
That's it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
for real.
difference. I said this to say that. They believed in
They
you.
believed in me when some of my people that I grew up with didn't. You feel what I'm saying? So for two people that I don't know like that, you know what I mean? To yo, keep going, keep pushing.
But they
Got
say
it.
real recognize real. That's why you
That's
look
a fact.
familiar.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
It's a fact. Yep.
And at the end of the day, that's why we sitting here.
Right.
It's a 360.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause at the end of the day, they could have like, nah, man, I ain't fucking with that nigga, man. Get that nigga to the side, and then we somewhere else.
Like everybody else did.
Well, like
But
your
I'm
man
a
says,
person-
hi haters. You know what I'm
I'm a
saying?
person-
We here now.
I'm a person that's gonna prove you wrong. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna laugh in your face because you already gonna know, like, oh, and he really did it. You feel what I'm saying? So, I'm a big prove you wrong person.
I think
So
that
you say
drives
you
you too,
can't,
though.
you can't do something, or you know.
That keeps you
I'ma
up
do
later
it.
at night.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
I'm gonna tap into you now. J1, if you could do an album with 5 artists and do the whole album with 5 artists, would it be? I don't care what I don't care what era they come from. I don't care if he's 40, 59. Hold on, I'm 48. Chill out. If he's 60, I don't care. If 5 artists you can put on an album that you can do the whole 10 banger for,
Jay-Z.
10 piece.
Jay is number 1.
Okay.
Rick Ross.
Hold up. You said Jay. Each person you say, I'm gonna ask you why. Just tell me why Jay.
Jay, he's the GOAT.
Okay.
He's the GOAT. You know, my uncle, God rest his soul, he put me on Hove back in '96. And being that young, I just like the beats. You feel what I'm saying? I just like how the music made me
was
feel.
over your head.
Over my head. Over my head. He was like, my uncle used to tell me, like, yo, watch, he gonna be the best. He gonna be the best. Like, yeah, whatever. Listen to you know what I mean? Just listen to the catchy songs, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, everybody, you know.
Rose. You said Ricky Rose, the kid from Miami.
Right. Rose, I think he's like Jim. I feel we got that vibe. Like I got that vibe, that the live instrumentation, the live drums, you know, which helps me with making my beats.
Right.
Cause sometimes Project Baby, people you might not can hear it, but it's live drums over there. I went and played live drums over the program drums to bring it out more. You know what I mean? So, and that's Rick Ross. Like he's, you know, the live instrumentation.
Okay, so who's your third?
Third, man.
It don't matter whatever.
Third, Beans. Yeah.
Siegel.
Yeah. Soulful, Philly.
I can see Siegel
You know,
on your tracks. I
yeah.
ain't gonna front on that. God damn.
Yeah, Beans.
Your fourth.
Fourth would probably be. I would do a Mary album. Mary J. Yeah. I
Just
would do
Mary, no feature?
Nope. Just straight. Because I do the R&B thing too. Like crazy. You know what I mean? So yeah. But Mary,
That's Mary,
she got that
queen
edgy.
of hip hop and
she
R&B.
got like she got like the edgy, you know, like the street R&B type vibe. So yeah, I would definitely rock with Mary. And fifth, I don't know, bro. That's tough. Fifth,
It's tough?
Yeah.
In this big ass industry with all
Yes,
these.
because it's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot of artists that I like.
You know you want Kiss and Fab.
Yeah.
I thought Kiss was coming. I ain't saying front.
ain't gonna
I
lie.
thought he was gonna say
But I didn't want
SP.
to put Kiss, Styles, and Fab.
Why
like,
not?
it's
I
Fab.
mean, listen,
You know what
I
I mean?
was
Like-
kind of waiting for Al Qaeda. You know what I mean?
It gotta be Jada. It gotta be Jada. Come on, man. He's
I think that's the
ridiculous,
icing on the cake too, with him and Fab on one of your tracks too, because Jim and Maino and Fab and Jada.
Yo, man, it's the universe, man. Everything lining up.
It
lining up.
It is, and I believe that.
Yeah. So yeah, Kiss would probably round out my top 5. Yeah.
So you said the R&B. Let's talk about it, man, because a lot of people, a lot of producers might be afraid because it's a different era.
Right.
It's a different time. When I say era, means you can't always, you know, they play over the music.
Right.
I heard a guy I know tell me that, you know, R&B is like play music.
Nah, R&B, like that's all I listen to, honestly. 90s R&B, you know what I mean? Early 2000s. That's
But when he said that, he said it's so simple and easy. It's not as difficult.
Yeah, nah, it's in the artist too. It's in the artist too.
Okay.
You got to know you got to know your chords and your scales, and you got to the artist's voice and stuff like that. Like it's a lot that goes into making an R&B song. By any means, it's not easy.
Right.
But
and all these R&B artists can't even, or they can't all sing either. So now you also got to touch a lot of
now
buttons.
you got the engineer got to do his thing with it. Yeah.
How you feel about the auto tunes?
I mean, it was cool for the moment. You know, at that time when I mean, they were doing that back in the day, but like
Yeah,
when
Roger,
T-Pain,
Roger Troutman, Ben.
absolutely. But when T-Pain,
But as a
brought it back out,
producer yourself, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's according to the track.
Okay.
According to the track, what track kind of
You
track
never,
you're
you
doing.
never entertained it?
Not myself personally. I've done stuff that has, you know, the auto tune on it, but you know, I rather like, you know, soulful, real singers. Not saying that using auto tune is not
Okay,
real, but
okay. You collect vinyl?
yeah, yeah. I go into well, they shut it down in Hackensack. They had this where I grew up at. They had this the Record King. I'd go in there and grab like just whatever. You know, I go to all type sections, rock, 70s rock, 80s rock, because sometimes those be the gems.
Right.
Like the people don't even know. Like be some rock stuff that you don't even know. Like you feel what I'm saying?
That's when they
And
say
it's
dig it
nothing-
in the crates.
And it's nothing like that vinyl sound. You know, like when you put it on the turntable and you
Yeah.
hit it, it's nothing like that. That's the best to me. The warm sound of it, that's the best sound sonically.
And I heard it's more crispier too.
Yeah.
Believe it or
Yeah.
not. Even
I
though
mean, they now producing now. They have you know, they have stuff to emulate that, but it's nothing like the actual real
Right.
vinyl. You know, so I sample when I sample sometimes it's straight from record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, straight from record into my, you know, into the keyboard. Yeah, I chop it up then.
Name 3 R&B artists you want to get on the track. You can do tracks for. You said Mary, so we're gonna leave Mary out of it.
All right. Alicia Keys. I like her.
Okay.
Her, she's dope. She's dope. I like her.
I can hear her on your tracks.
And I like Jasmine Sullivan.
Okay.
I would say right now probably those two. Yeah.
And those are all definitely A Keys by herself is elite. And those other young ladies is brilliant because everybody has their own sound too.
Right.
So as a producer, you already know you have to go in there with them. I can't give A Keys a her beat.
No. You can't.
You know what I'm saying? Now let me ask you this: has there ever been a time when you've been in the studio and somebody asked you for a certain sound? It's like, yo, I can't give you that sound.
What I
You
don't
know,
like.
some people want that sound that from somebody else, but want you to create it.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't sound like nobody else.
Okay.
I'm me, you know, and I've worked all these years and I'm still trying to find my personal
sound.
You know, so I can't. Yo, can you make me a like a Swiss type beat? Like, I can do it, but it's like that's not me.
Come on, I'm somebody
Right.
else. I'm
Yeah.
doing somebody else.
Right.
And if it comes out to be a failure, then I'm trying to be.
I'd rather fail being myself, trying to copy than copy somebody else.
Now, has there ever been some artists that, the reason why I asked you that, because I wanted to ask you this next question, has there ever been some artists that you just turned down and said, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm cool. You ain't got to say their name, but have you ever, please, I wasn't name dropping. Has it ever been that moment where you just like, nah, I'm cool, I don't want to work with you?
Yeah. So, obviously, I'm not going to say the name, but
Nah,
it's
you
just
don't even
a lot
need
of
to do
drama.
that.
You know, I don't want to be around.
Okay.
I'm an energy person, so if I feel your energy is like off or weird, like I'm not.
Or even just feel like maybe, has there ever been an artist that you might, he's kind of trash to me though.
Yeah, of course.
But you still
But
got
I
to do
still
what you
try
got.
to, yeah, I
You
still
still
try
got to
to
do what you got to do.
because I was that producer. You feel what I'm saying? I was that producer.
And that's why I asked you
And
that.
a lot of people, when I was coming up, turned their backs on me. So I made it a point to myself, like, you know, when I get in position to help somebody, I'm gonna do the same. You know, I'm gonna help
No,
help
I'm
them.
gonna give back the same energy because I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying?
It's a terrible feeling.
Because I know at times it's all situations and things that we don't want to do.
Right.
It's times certain interviews I'm like, I really ain't beat for this. But
Right.
you know what? You can't think about yourself too.
Right.
You got to think about the person, and at the end of the day, it's about like what you just said, not forgetting where you came from.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Now we moving forward into greatness. It's 2023 approaching us real soon.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next 3 years? I ain't want to say 5 because I like to cut things short.
Next 3
Let
years.
the run, man. Where do you see J1 music at?
Man.
Truthfully.
Music.
Compilation album?
Yeah, I would do that. I would do something like that. But I just want to get better. You know what I mean? I just want to get better. You know, I'm a student in the game. I study, you know, I study certain producers. Like I study Tim, I study Swizz, Dre, of course. You know, so I just want to get better crafting my sound, and hopefully break an artist or doing, you know, do some more major artists.
We ain't gonna say hopefully. We gonna do what we do. You gonna break. That's another thing. Are you interested in breaking some artists?
Yeah, yeah. But you know what it is, man. It's like some of the people that I've come across, they don't take their craft serious as I do. You know.
But you also was that same dude at one point who didn't take his craft that serious.
Right.
So you gotta give him the same talk.
Right. But what do you do when you do give them that talk?
Well, after that,
and they still, you know,
well, I
still
can
the
take
same
him to
thing.
the water. I can't drink for you. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I don't know.
Right. But yeah, man, you know, Trap not in here. You got Trap. We working with Trap, Miami. You know, we got a BX anthem coming. Crazy. I haven't been in the club because I'm not the club guy. Ceelo be in the clubs.
The team
you
is
know,
everywhere.
like,
The team is on a world tour.
Yeah.
I will say, you know what I mean, at all times.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's what makes the team great because they in the building, but they representing the team.
Yeah.
They not out here and they not clout chasing either.
Yo, we work so good together with total opposite. Me and Ceelo. Total opposite. I'm an introvert. I like to be in here, like in the studio working. Well, I
mean, you need a promotion team. You know what I mean? And you know, CO gonna be in the streets.
Bro, be outside on a Tuesday though. I'm like, yo.
Listen, man, we keep the name is in the building. But that's what makes. But honestly, that's what man, that's what keeps y'all going though too though.
It is.
Because the team is definitely everywhere.
He definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. And they always, when you see one, just because you don't see you, we know that they representing you as well.
And he always mention my name. Always mention my name. Like he'll call me the next morning, like, yo, bro, I was.
Fact, because he said he came, me and him talked, and he was like, yo, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I respect that about the God, and that's why we had his interview. And truthfully, the team, Animal Click team, I done did my last 3 interviews from the team.
Yeah.
And that's real. Shout out to Chef Renee, we sitting with you, C joint first. Like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, the crews is not out here holding street signs talking about, we here.
Moving.
Animal Clicks in the building, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's goes back to what I said. The team.
Teamwork,
you know what I mean?
Man.
As
cliche as it sounds, but it makes the dream work.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't, you know, everybody wanna be Mitch or Meech, and like, yo, at the end of the day, nigga, Meech can't sell 100 bricks by himself.
Right.
You know what I mean? I need the driver, I need the license, I need everything. I need the team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now this music craft, man, you're jumping around, you're moving, the future's looking very great. It's already great. You gonna venture off to anything else outside of the music, like maybe films?
Yeah.
Have you done any more?
I just bought a camera. I'm trying to get into that part of it. You know, filming
behind
my
the
own.
scenes?
Yeah, filming my own. You know, just me in the studio, putting my own content out. Shout out to my man Sham. He takes all my flicks. You know,
He's in the
all
building
the
with us
joints
right now.
all the joints I post on Instagram.
So you're gonna do a documentary?
Trying, yeah. That's
Now stop. We
that'll
don't
be-
use the word try. I told the God that we don't try. We strive.
True.
Because the try is to fail. So if you're gonna try, it's like we're gonna fail. Now we're gonna do the documentary.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Why not? Fuck it. Everybody else doing them. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
We started one probably like 3 years ago. We still got footage from 3-4 years ago in this studio.
Wow.
Yeah, in this
So
studio.
this is the kitchen.
Yeah, we work out of here a lot. I mean, I got my own studio in Jersey too, but we work in here a lot. A lot of dope music was recorded out here.
It's the kitchen. We cooked up a
Absolutely.
lot of greatness in this motherfucker, and we
Absolutely.
here having the interview.
Absolutely.
And that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you got a lot of success in here, and that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this number tonight in the picket. Real joke. Everybody in here, you better put it in tonight. Facts. I'm telling you. But yo, I want to ask you this though. New artists. You had these conversations with new artists, but you know, is it tough? Now, I might be saying it wrong. Finding or looking, because I'm not saying that you're actually looking for a new artist, but of course you want a baby of your own besides all your other kids that you. Now it's like, okay, I want a new project,
Right.
especially R&B, because I hear that you're very passionate about it.
Yeah.
So to find a new talent, what would you look for?
Work ethic.
Okay.
Work Gotta match that. It gotta match. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my life. This is what I do. You know.
So you willing to take on that challenge though?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I feel like, cause I put an R&B album out probably like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and it was an experience working with, you know, two females that are different. You know what I mean? Like, it was definitely an experience. Like, it was a headache. It was it was times where I didn't want to do it no more. It was just crazy. But when it came out, it was like, this is what we went through everything for. You know, the final project was dope.
You ever mess with any female rappers?
Nah, I think I had something with Riz, Charisma, Scrap's sister. I think we did, but not too many. Yeah, I would though.
You
I
open
would.
to that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I hear all this. I'm asking these questions so when
Absolutely.
this hit the streets, you already know who to tap into.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't even fail to realize we giving y'all the play-by-play on this interview. Like, yo, my man is in the building and he's out there. So when y'all see this, this is just a tapping. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the catalog speak for itself.
Yeah.
Men lie, women lie, the numbers don't. The credit is there. Or go get the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, please go get the movie, please.
And yo,
Now
you got yo. Honestly, I felt like yo for the one split second, I felt like that was my shit. Cause it's like yo, damn, go get the movie. You in the
I
building.
appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for your success on that because at the end of the day, I probably might watch the movie and be like, oh, I gotta go really just kind of tap in.
You, man.
You know what I mean?
It's
Wifey, this is my man. This is who I did the interview
It's
with.
a
She
dope
probably
movie.
looking like, oh, you geek. Nah, but this is, you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even get it. You know what I mean? That's
It's
the
a dope
fly
movie,
shit
too.
about it, though.
At the end of the day, it's a dope movie.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
it's dope. But the moral of the story of this one is my man's in J1 Music is in the building, and it's global and it's worldwide.
Yeah, man,
and that's a
big.
fucking accomplishment. I don't
Major.
give a fuck what anybody got to say.
Major.
That shit could have sold no records, nigga. It's in the fucking movies.
Yeah, I think it got over 1 million streams right now on Spotify. The last time I checked on Spotify was like 1.5 million.
Okay.
Streams, just the song alone, just the song. You know, not the movie.
Nah, you still in contact with the brother that was on the song?
Yeah. He
Okay. Did any
they
other
out in
work?
LA. They out in
Okay.
LA.
Did any other work with them?
You did the other track,
Yeah,
right?
Coast Contra. You probably seen them all over social media right now. It's 4 of them. They always sit at the desk and start rapping. Super dope. I think they just did something with Sierra. They're moving. They just got on the Madden football game.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah. So, and I did 2 joints for their album that came out probably right before the Lobby Boy album. Yeah. So they're dope though.
You said the Madden. Now we gonna hear something on 2K?
I mean, I lost friends over Madden and 2K.
Yeah, are we gonna get a production track on 2K and Madden?
Oh, I thought you was trying to play me or something.
Nah.
That'd be
That'd be dope.
Dice on the sticks, but yeah, that.
I mean, we didn't do
that'd be
Queen of
dope.
Slim. Why not?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that'd
saying?
be
Let's
dope.
keep the, but let's just keep it going. Let's get the commercials. Let's get it all. Fuck
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Yeah.
get the endorsement deals. Let's just get it all because at the end of the day, yo, the credits don't lie. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I'm gonna say this, man. You younger than me. You're a young brother coming from Bergen County,
Bergen County.
Hackensack.
Hackensack,
You know what I'm
New Jersey.
saying? It's a fucking accomplishment, man. Like I'm really, I didn't. When you sent me, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
You
A
know
lot
what I
of
mean?
people, a lot of people starting to wake up now. though.
And not to cut you off, it wasn't like everybody was running around just. It was just more okay, kept cool. We know what my man is doing.
Right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? But to sit here next to you, man to man,
Right.
in a time where I can tell you, yo, brother, that's fucking amazing. I salute
I
you for
appreciate
that.
that, man. I
You
really
know what I mean?
appreciate
Keep sky's the fucking limit. And I need everybody to understand who's watching this interview, man. It's nothing you can't do out there. This man right here, his team said he was trashed and his shit is in the movies. Like, come on, let's not talk shit. Let's be about the shits. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, his hard work and dedication has him on a ride that's not even done yet, man.
Just getting started.
Just really getting
Just
started.
getting started.
And honestly,
And
bro,
I really feel like it's just getting started.
and that's what I was about to say, because I still, as I look at you and I talk with you, I still feel that hunger. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
that's the
That
thing.
passion.
Gotta-
You know what I mean? It's
gotta
not like
keep
you're
that.
not just sitting here talking to me like, yo, nigga, we just gonna bullshit and kick. Like, yo, nigga, I'm here and I'm
Yeah.
not going nowhere.
Yeah.
I got a strong team behind me and we run it. You know what I mean? Now, for those that was told that they was trash, who put the sticks down, what would you tell them today? Because some people got told they was trash and said, yo, niggas kind of went in that house and kind of really gave up.
Yeah.
Low self-esteem.
I just feel like that would have been an easy thing for me to do. You know what I mean? That would have been easy just to quit and just to like nah. Yeah. I know I'm better than this.
But is that come from you being a ball player and that competitive nature?
It might be.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know,
but I've been like that since I was since I was a little kid. I've always been like super competitive. Like I said before, like when you tell me I can't do something or you try to clown me, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you that I can do it.
Right. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of individuals, man, that kind of was told, yo, yeah, and they kind of just shelved it. Now niggas might be working for Amazon or something. Yeah. And saying, yo, I used to be, and they said, well, what happened? Right. You know what I'm saying? And you live in proof of what happens when you don't put the sticks down.
Right. Gotta keep going, man. Gotta keep going.
And you never dropped your head. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. At times, it does. Even now, today, it gets frustrated.
That was
you know what I'm saying.
It
gets frustrated today. Sometimes you feel like what am I doing this for? Like what's going on? But what I did have to learn, my journey is my journey. Everything that I've went through up until this point is what made me. I could have been quit.
How many times?
I could have been quit. I tell you the biggest times when scrap went down. I was like, it's over. You know, I just felt like every time we was doing something, get knocked right back. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. You know, just talking to my dad, stuff like that. You know, I'm the oldest. I have sisters, a little brother. It's like, if they look at me like, yo, when stuff get hard, you just gonna quit like that? Like, I want to set an example for them. So, that was kind of like my main reason for sticking with it too. You know.
That's the part though people don't understand. Everybody has a cause and effect.
Right.
But some people don't have the cause in their life to put the effect in them.
Right.
They don't have the father to have the conversation. Right. They don't have the younger siblings. They don't have even cats around. Some people just out here. It's a lot of lonely people.
Absolutely.
A lot of loners.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And you know, I'm gonna say this. Oh, I'm a loner. I'm scared of you because you might do anything.
Right.
Because there's nobody in your ear giving you sound advice.
Right.
So you just listening to the wind as it breezes by. The wind might tell you to knock a nigga head off, and then the other wind might say go home and go to sleep. I need somebody that's gonna have people around and that's gonna be able to talk and kick it with them. That's important.
And I'm blessed to have that. You know what I mean? Like, it's times where I call Ceelo about stuff. Times where I call Black, my bro Fire. You know, Sham, everybody.
It's a domino effect.
It's like, you know, and they tell me, and what I like about them most, they tell me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear.
Of course. Fuck it that you and the Queen and Slim, you still my mans. If I can't tell you fuck you as my man and you mad at me, then we ain't my man. You ain't my mans. Yo, fuck you, nigga. Yeah. And I mean that, and I'll call you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And if I don't hear from you tomorrow, then nigga, you on some bitch shit. You not my mans. Because that's some bullshit. If you can't tell your man's the God honest truth and he act like a chuck, then that's not your man. Because at the end of the day, I should be able to tell you, yo, man, that shit you doing is terrible. Stop.
Right. They tell me my beats trash now, all the time. My bro be like, yo, nah, this ain't it. To this day.
And you might, this shit was a fire starter. You might
thought it was a fire starter. Like, and be like, Black do the same thing. It's not it.
Oh, yeah, that nigga right there.
Black a whole different.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's my guy. He's been like, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Black's been like that forever.
Yeah, man, I love him for that.
He's always been. I call it, I'm gonna tell him now. He's the John Madden of this shit. He's always been strategized and play calls and you know what I mean.
He'll tell me like, nah, bro, just not it. And I go right. I won't get mad. I won't nothing. I probably won't text him because I'm sitting here working.
But every once in a while we get in our bag. We just don't let our brothers know that.
Nah, sometimes I'm like
this nigga, it's never, come on, we got the whole crew in it. Like, you hang up the phone like, this nigga, really? All right.
Nah, there's a couple times my bro Fire, he be like, nah, that's not it. I'm like, man, this nigga crazy. This is crazy right here.
But, you know what I mean? It goes back to that team. It goes back to that relationship. Absolutely. It goes back to that realness and that loyalty. And truthfully, the honestness. Because niggas got crews that be lying to each other. I'm like, yo, how you got a team and y'all lying to each other? You got a team. What are you niggas doing? This shit is built off Nothing. Straws?
Right.
Niggas out here lying to each other, but that's my man. You lying to your man, that's scary. Don't fuck with me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, because at this point in time, we all men.
Right.
Let's be clear. Ain't nobody
we all grown, man. Like
raising kids. Some kids are going to college. You still lying to me?
Yeah.
Kid is in college, and you sit there tell me a bold-faced lie. Stop, my nigga. We gonna stop being, you know what I mean? But you know, life takes us in many places, man. And today we in the BX. You know what I'm saying? I'm with J1 Music. I'm with the Animal Click crew. I'm with my man John Madden. Got the guard in the corner. He had a long night. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But he's in the building. You know what I mean? We got Miami. You know, Trap. Yo, come through real quick, man. Come through, my man. Come through, man. Come through, man. Welcome to the round table. You know what I'm saying? I'm Shamik. Sit down for a minute, man. I want to give you a light, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know about you and what you got going on, bro.
What's up, man? Trap Star Trizzy. Trap out 5'9" on the gram, KR. Basically, so I'm just emerging on the scene now. To a lot of people, everything is brand new. J1, CO, Animal Click, we linked up. It's KR, Terror Squad, affiliated, everything. But basically, the city ours right now. It's a story that everybody need to hear. It's a movement. Everything is authentic, and everything is kind of coming from the home of hip hop right now. Everything is coming from the Bronx, but it's with a bunch of people from different parts of the Bronx. Not just the Bronx, Harlem, we got some Jersey, we in the tri-state area, but the real niggas is multiplying. Everybody coming together, and there's nothing they can really do to stop it. So it's a single about to get pushed. Bronx, New York, which was produced by J1. It's going crazy right now in the underground and the clubs. You know what I'm saying? The feedback is big, and there's a lot of other projects in it, you know, that we did. So it's a lot coming out. Look forward to everything. You're gonna see us everywhere. And it's an honor to sit here and to work with J1. Specifically, me considering my story and coming where I come from. 9.5 years in jail behind me, you understand what I'm saying? And it's a lot more, so that'll come out in the fold. So I sit here, I'm humble, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. I want to shout out CO specifically, you know what I'm saying? Cause
put it all together for me.
J1 said something earlier that was important. He said opportunity. And I always tell people that opportunity is the most important thing in life. Because with that, you could do anything. Somebody could give you something, they could take it back, but an opportunity, only you could dictate what the end result of that opportunity is. It's up to the footwork and what you're willing to put in. So I appreciate everybody here in Miami. Had a long night, you know what I'm saying? That's the
hardest working man, word.
But he the hardest working man, and this is what's going on.
Got his shoes off.
He the hardest working man. Nah,
it's the Terror Squad lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? I can't knock him. It's the Terror Squad lifestyle. But I want to shout him out. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out Gunner. Gunner in Miami is my managers. You know what I'm saying? The team is coming together, and it's coming together well. You understand what I'm saying? This is about J1. You understand what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate him giving me a moment to get on the platform, but I want to give him his flowers as well. The music is crazy, and anybody that's watching it, that's in the city, y'all know what's going on right now with me and with KR, and there's some big projects coming with J1, so tap in with him.
Yes, sir.
Lobby Boyz is going crazy, it's still in heavy rotation. The movie is still going crazy, it's still in heavy rotation. You understand what I'm saying? So get with them. We here, we in the Bronx, we bringing it back to where hip hop came from. KR, Animal Click, Trap Star Trizzy. J1, man, it's your show, man.
That's what it do, baby. Your interview's coming next too, King.
All right, King.
Appreciate you. I had to bring
him
them on. That's why I brought them on. You know what I mean? I had to throw the assist. You know what I mean? You know, basically, thank you, man, again for bringing me in, man. Your click, your team,
man.
You know what I mean? This was a no-brainer. It was thrown at me. It was, yo, let's go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm here. Anything that I need to do, please let me know. I'm putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? The support team is here.
I appreciate it, man.
Yo, keep doing your thing. Let the people know where they can find you.
At J1, it's J1 Music, Instagram. I don't do the Twitter or what is it?
Oh, yeah,
Everybody
but
on
the
the TikTok
underscore.
now. Yeah. Nah,
48, I just
it's
do
J1
Instagram.
Music on Instagram, and that's about it.
They can DM you if they need something.
Depending on who it is.
Yo, because
yeah,
we just
of
messing
course,
around.
of course,
I had to hit her with that.
Of course.
Tell her to tap in if it's quality, man.
That's
You know
it.
what I
Gotta
mean?
be quality.
Tap in, you know what I mean? Teams in the
Gotta
building.
have that work ethic.
Please, you got to be hungry. Let's be
Gotta
clear.
be
We're not
hungry.
just gonna tap in and talk about it. You want to run this race, you got to work out. You got to get in shape. You got to eat well, and you got to run with us. You know what I'm saying? Or run past. You know what I mean? It's a lot of great things. J1, Animal Click, KR's in the building, Miami's in the building. My man behind the camera, Rob, my running mate. Traps in the building, the camera team, Chips in the Fire's in my bad. Fire's in the building.
Moody, we all in here.
Moody, the whole team's in the building.
Brown building, we all in here.
Brown Building, Round Table Podcast. You know what it is, man. Yo, voice of the coach. I'm out of here. J1's in the building. Greatness. We out of here.
Appreciate you, bro.
One.